Let's talk about Superman issue 10, written by Joshua Williamson. Um, this is pretty cool. I see a lot of people trashing this, or not trashing it, but like sort of shrugging their shoulders, like, yeah, Superman's in the Old West, who cares? I want to see Superman fly around and fight. Okay, well, it's one issue, and it's not even all of the issue. um, so, Superman is trapped in the past. He has to get back. What I liked about this issue was that and this is the trouble with deep pulls. Terra-Man is in this. Terra-Man is a villain from the distant DC past, the late 70s, early 80s. DC Comics really pushed him. He was in a ton of Superman comics. He was in special Superman issues that they sold to cash in on the Christopher Reeve movies that were coming out. So they were sold in bookstores and stuff like that. They didn't feature classic villains or villains from the movies. It's just Superman fighting Terra-Man. Also, Terra-Man would be featured in a lot of the big tabloid-sized comics, the Secret Origins of Supervillains, and he was all over that. They're really pushing him, and I think that's the reason why I really didn't like him as a kid. But now thinking back and looking back, I have a fondness for him because I read so many Terra-Man issues. So who is Terra-Man? Terra-Man is a villain who hails from the actual Old West. He was a kid in the 1800s with his dad. They were both bandits. And one day they encounter an alien, and the alien kills the father and takes in the kid out of pity. And this alien is a criminal as well in the present day deep space, so future to this kid, and raises the kid in this deep space hyper Buck Rogers laser pistols, super science technology environment, and he grows up to be a great bandit. With all the bigoted aliens around, he wants to show off that he's from Earth, so and also that an Earthling is besting them at all these skills. So he calls himself Terra-Man, hailing back to his home world, right? In honor of his home world. And then he runs afoul of Superman many, 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 many times. He has a genetically engineered Pegasus horse thing. Um, there's a lot you can do with that, but but you just want it as a kid. You just want Superman to fight, like Brainiac or Mixie's Pitlick or whoever else, Bizarro or Parasite or something like that. Not freaking Terra-Man. Terra-Man is not known as a classic Superman villain, and there's probably a good reason for that. But I like that he's in this issue. He makes an appearance here. That's neat. Um, and Superman uses his cunning to defeat Terra-Man. I'm not gonna reveal what happens, but he creates a ruse, and Terra-Man falls for it. That's pretty cool. And they're not there for that long. Superman then goes back to present day, and of course, each of these issues usually has a sting at the end. A big splash page at the end, leading to the next thing. It's shocking, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen next? And this is cool. The end of this one is pretty neat. So overall, I like this issue. It's pretty awesome. That's the problem with deep cuts, is that or deep pulls, that like you pull in a character from the way distant past that some people have a connection to and most others don't. And as a result, I really like this issue. It's a lot of fun. So that's it for Superman number 10, written by Joshua Williamson. Till next time, take care.